Ken, and thank you for tuning in to the Nightly Sports Call. We got a big show for you tonight. Big, huge. Gene Collier's here. Make sure to check him out on Twitter. He doesn't start for another couple minutes. Oh, you're on right now, 10:35. Okay, now you're able to start. 10:35. Gene, I want to talk about Pitt basketball today. I think it's at an all-time low in my lifetime. 2,600 plus enjoyed the game tonight, which is a record they want to be proud of. And, you know, to quote the famous Harry Doyle, he said, if you weren't able to make the game, and judging by the attendance, you weren't, the Indians, I mean Panthers, won. And I want to thank Dan Connolly from Twitter gave me that line tonight, so I can't take full credit from the line from Bob Uecker from Major League.
In case you hadn't noticed, and judging by the attendance, you haven't.
In case, yeah. So, Gene, you know, I don't even know. I want, you know, you have like 3 people on Twitter that are defending Pitt basketball and about 300 that are bashing Pitt. And the 3 that I noticed are saying that give it time, be patient, you know. I think Pitt basketball, Pitt football has run out of patience, almost like the fans, almost like the Pirates fans.
Well, Pitt is not going to win many games this year. I think everybody realizes that. Patience is an antiquated virtue, particularly in sports and particularly on Twitter. There is no such thing as patience. But that's just the reality of it. I have a hard time figuring out 4 teams that Pitt's going to beat. That includes the conference schedule, the non-conference schedule, and, of course, the big ACC tournament. You know, they're really in a bad way. So many new players, suspect coach, no fan support, very little buzz. It's a bad situation.
Yeah, and Gene, I mean, you've been around here a lot longer than I have, and I'm not trying to remind you. That wasn't actually meant as a dig or anything, but I'm saying, I mean, I remember the Pitt basketball team in the Ralph Willard days a little bit in the early 90s when they weren't really good, but they had, so there was some optimism around the program because I think they had a good recruiting class. Vonteego Cummings, Mark Blunt, Kelly Taylor, all these guys. There is no buzz, like you said, no excitement. We get 0 calls about Pitt basketball. I don't even know why we're wasting the first 5 minutes talking about Pitt basketball, but you watch the game, and we're gonna have highlights tonight, and they're 1-2 now. It's their first win, but there is 0 excitement, and you look at the attendance tonight, 2685.
Yeah, that attendance, 2685. That is, you know, twice what Duquesne drew, but that is like a Duquesne crowd. And you know,
I think it's like a high school basketball crowd almost.
I'm sure there are
like Central Catholic Pine Richland type crowd.
I'm sure there are bigger high school crowds. That's right. Yeah.
So I mean, where would you put Pitt basketball right now on the level? Is it on the level with Duquesne? Is Duquesne?
I'll bet Duquesne is favored to win that game, whenever it is, December 9th or whenever the city game, whenever that is. I'll bet Duquesne is favored to win it.
And Duquesne crowds, do they get more than 2,685?
No,
I mean, I'm just not.
No, they got 1,300 the other night.
Okay.
That was for Virginia.
VMI.
Right.
So I would imagine Duquesne's going to be favored. I would imagine Penn State's going to be favored here on Monday.
That's in Brooklyn.
Or yeah, I mean.
But Penn State will be favored.
Penn State will be favored in that game. I just think it's to me at an all-time low in what I can remember.
Yeah, me too.
So. All right, if you want to talk about Pitt basketball, we're not encouraging that. I mean, I would like to take some phone calls, but
I don't want to.
There's no we have 0 phone calls on Pitt basketball right now, so I'll move on to the next subject. It seems like everyone on this show wants to talk about the Steelers and the Penguins. And the Steelers have one of those games tomorrow night, Gene, where potentially could be one of those games where this is a game that they typically win. Okay, they typically win this game,
They're
but this, and a primetime game at home, they typically win this game. I'm sure that they're up for this game, maybe unlike that Colts game. But I would not sleep on Tennessee at all. This is a team that has a good defense that's very familiar with the Steelers' offense.
Yeah, Tennessee is pretty good. 6-3, obviously. If they win, they'll have the tiebreaker with the Steelers. Yeah, you have to respect them. You know, it wouldn't surprise me if Tennessee won. I'm really never surprised by anything that happens in the NFL. But as you mentioned, this is typically the kind of game Mike Tomlin wins, Ben Roethlisberger wins, Steelers win. It's what everyone expects. They're a 7-point favorite at home.
Yeah. Before we take a break, I want to hear what the viewers out there think. But your biggest concerns right now moving forward, is it the offense? Is it the injuries now with Joe Hayden? I mean, these are games that they should roll through the next few until they get to that New England game.
Well, yeah, but, you know, we say that every week on this show, and then they lose to the Bears or lose to the Giants.
Yeah.
But am I concerned about the Steelers? No, that's really the least of my concerns, frankly.
Okay. Well, I'm not concerned really about the Steelers either. I think they're going to be a 1 or 2 seed, but this is the kind of game that they have to win to secure those 1 or 2 seeds. I mean, they could potentially still lose to New England and still get to 2 seed in a bye. I think a bye is really important for this team because that means you just win 1 game at home and then go to the AFC Championship. All right, we're taking your phone calls tonight. Give us a call, 412-575-2600. Back in a flash.